Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
이제 헤어지네요. 마을을 옮겨온 것 같죠?
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then,
But then,
어? 뭐지? 추격전. 다리를 끊겼군.
talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore,
예니펀 소설이
sorceress
쓰네요.
Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
이제 비지마라는 곳으로 가는 것 같습니다. 아, 좋구만.
It must suffice.
Thinkamir cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair.
물 젖은 거.
please shave the gentleman
그래,
sideways to
소리
that
가자.
bench.
면도. 좋아.
Fine. Then what? Gonna do my nails too?
If time permits. Sadly, the day is short, while the list of hygienic and cosmetic treatments that the gentleman should undergo is really rather long.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat.
뭐지?
Morvran Voorhis, commander of the Alba division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant.
원투에 대한 얘기를 하는 건가?
Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
뭐지? 나 이건 모르는데?
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blaze started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
응? 어떡하지?
I left Flotsam with Yorvith, commander of a Scoia'tael unit.
A slayer of monsters and a slayer of men. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
어서 와라.
Gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
An old acquaintance, more like. Not so close that I felt bad for her, but close enough that I knew she deserved it.
He believes he alone knows what is good and what is evil, and that this gives him the right to dispense justice. Your comrade Letho of Gullet described you so. Quite accurate, I'd say.
My comrade, your agent.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the general to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the general's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
이게 질문 선택지가 엄청 많네요. 진짜.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Where are my clothes?
where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
A shame.
옷을 입어야 되겠네요. 뭐지? 똑같은 건가?
And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Once more. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest.
아,
The gentleman will rehearse.
빡돌리 하시네 또.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
황제 보러 갑시다. 아, 한번 보기 진짜 힘들게 하네.
The gentleman will address the emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the emperor might not share his disposition. Your majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect. Imgrimi et art ketzer. Duifen aden in karn eb marvoet. Emir var emreis.
Bow. Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Väljen namen, vatgen favot.
절하지 않는다.
So many months at Foltest Court. Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
You know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The wild hunt pursues
아,
her.
더럽게 못생겼네.
You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri, left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I'd drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Did the gentleman not understand? Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax. Nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. We've had enough breaches of etiquette for one day.
아, 구매하셨어요? 시종이 완전 빡 돌았습니다.
Galley!
And it's past noon.
Calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elandel. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant.
Raadsliden echt es tun es saus aan neem.
Es sieht Eb Finster neem kaputt.
예니퍼한테 가는 건가?
One false move and you will regret it.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
맞는 것 같네요.
Will sharpen a bit. Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
Vedimi. Directly out of noble meat.
야, 뭐가 되게 많네. 마늘맛? 그런 거 해보면 좋지. 하루 일단 10만원이야? 와, 되게 좋네. 좋은 생각이다. 지금 아이템을 볼 수가 없네.
A shame I have no time.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Ugh, dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Mm-hmm. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
이 딸이 나쁜 딸인가?
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers,
네,
they'd
얘는
gotten what they were
싱글입니다.
after.
위쳐는.
I can't risk
멀티플레이는
another
지원 안 해요.
encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt. What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
시리가 잡혀갔나?
In two
와일드 헌트한테?
places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
아직도 좋아하나 보네. 오, 워프 생성. 야, 쩌네. 문이고 책이고. 네, 그냥 혼자서 깨는 겁니다. 뭐지 이건? 다 주웠네요 이제. 여기 하나 남았다. 끝. 여기도 있나?
What do you mean? Directly out.
Ambassador Varatra?
이런 거 얘기 좀
Yennefer
나누고.
suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
야, 뭐지 이게?
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirne was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows.
보소.
Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoy, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of two weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
What about
Kavir 뭐지?
Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir
라도비드랑 주력으로 많이 싸우네요. 그러니까.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus,
그치?
we've
영화 본
temporarily
기분이지.
delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
피해 남자를 피하라고 하네요.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships.
노비그라드가
Novigrad can
주요
provide these,
요충지가 되겠구만.
which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
스켈리케. 아까 그
What's new in Skellige?
옌이 갔다 온 곳이죠?
Nothing.
폭발 일어난 곳?
The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
된 건가? 나가자.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
무게가 초과했다고 하네요. 부츠. 스토리가 궁금하신 분은요. 이제 유튜브를 한번 보시는 걸 제가 추천드릴게요. 지금 다 유튜브 찍고 있거든요, 요것들. 그래서 아마 쭉 보시면은 재밌게 시청이 가능하실 겁니다. 요거는 이제 위쳐라는 그 유전자 조작으로 인해서 태어난, 만들어진 그러한 존재가 주인공으로 이제 진행되는 스토리인데요. 굉장히 1부터 2, 3까지 나올 정도로 긴 스토리를 갖고 있습니다. 저도 3부터 시작을 했는데요. 한번 간단하게 스토리를 검색해보고 시청을 하신다든지 아니면 직접 게임을 즐겨보시는 것도 하나의 좋은 방법이라고 생각해요. 바다에 뭔가 있나 보다. 어디 보자. 그러게, 슬슬 잘 준비해야겠지? 여긴 상점이 어딨지? 아, 좀 상점을 갔으면 좋겠는데.
Guess what? A deserter from the Sky Tent.
See you.
뭐지?
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
카드 게임. 굉장히 다양해. 카드 숫자가 하나 부족하다고? 자. 카드 게임이 이렇게 있습니다. 응? 내 덱에서 카드 2장을 뽑는다고? 야, 10자리가 있어. 뭐야 이 10은 자꾸 어디서 나온 거지 저게? 적용. 여기 넣노? 이 안기 적용 어떡하지? 왜 적용이 안 되냐? 하나가 있어야 되나? 내고 싶은데 어떻게 되는지 모르겠어요. 왜 안 내지지? 안개를 내고 싶은데 왜 이걸 못 내게 되지? 아 여기다 내는 거구나. 아 오케이 이해했어요. 이겼고 어? 안개 쓰지 말걸 지금. 에이 잘못했다. 나 안개인데 상대는 지금 3이야 3. 지겠다 이거. 진 거 같네요 이거. 저기가 계속 점수가 올라가고 있어. 아, 카드를 미친듯이 내네. 공성 쪽이 없다 내가. 졌다 이건. 졌어.
One false move and you will regret it.
아, 상점 빨리 가야 되네.
Yes, hen as queen.
좀 뛰면서 돌아다녀야 되는데 무거워서 뛰질 못하네요 지금. 정리했어. 길드 안 뛰는 사람들 금방 다시 채워줄게.
Rein, Vatkelm, Vatkelm. What?
여긴 뭐지? 참 왕성 돌아보면 진짜 별의별 게 다 있죠.
Waar en uit fijn.
완전 느리게 걸어다니네. 답답하다. 맞아 맞아. 델론즈 코스튬 생기더라. 그니까 빨리 먹었으면 좋겠다. 오, 기름이네요.
Got him!
아, 저기 돌아다니기 너무 무겁다.
킬링히트TV.
어디 보자. 이런 서재 책 줍는 게 중요한 작업이 될 것 같습니다. 아니 인벤 못 비웠어 지금. 여기 상점이 없어. 볼때리는 아주 상점이 없으니까. 보통 이런데 서류 하나씩 있지 않나? 내 생각에 다음 맵으로 가야 있을 것 같아. 상점이. 답답해 지금. 아 빨리 뛰고 싶다.
Til sjå er vei.
보기에도 답답하지.
Ninta mer data.
참 열쇠가 필요한 부분이 많네요.
Segena Tuvin.
저런 데는 나중에 따로 들어와야 되는 곳인가? 열쇠 구하고.
Nes hen as Gwyn.
어쨌든 다 조사했어요. 이제 갑시다.
Garen vatkan, vakalm.
어디로 가라는 거지? 그래서? 벨렌으로 가라 그러면. 와 여기도 맵 진짜 어렵다. 어? 뭐지? 벨란으로 가라 그랬는데? 윌프가드 접선책 벨란으로 가자. 벨란으로 가라며.
Geralt and Yennefer were
깜짝 놀랐네.
but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
경비병은 언짢게 하지 말래. 헬기님 하여. 사람들 매달려 있는 거 무슨 사과나무 열매도 아니고. 재밌게 봤어? 뭐지? 자 일단 다음 맵으로 넘어왔으니까 녹화를 한번 끊고 오늘은 여기까지 하자. 녹화 종료할게요.